AAA in the house.
And Mila, what's up, guys?
You know what's up? Skylar Thompson is back. Thank the Lord. I mean, it was a little hairy there. I wasn't know if he was going to be back for that OU game, but he was back and showed out.
Our suspicions were correct.
Well, I mean, your suspicions were correct. I thought he might be out one more game, but hey, props to you. You were right. But that's why you listen to the PPP, the P Cubed. We be calling shit. So if you stay with the show, you're ahead of everybody.
All right, well, let's break down his first game back against OU. Unfortunately, it came out to be a loss. 31-37 fell to the Sooners. Lame.
So, EMA Eval, I'll start off with the E, the event that changed the game.
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, how could that not be Special Teams U showing up, second straight game in a row, returning it for a touchdown, Malik Knowles, puts you within one score, setting up that all-important onside kick to either have a chance to win the game or to end the game. And we'll get that one. We'll get into the onside kick a little bit later. But once again, the event that changed the game, I mean, it was that kick return for a touchdown. Because
absolutely.
Saved time on the clock, gave you a legitimate opportunity to come back to win this game and change the momentum of the game. And that was huge. And once again, you're reestablishing Special Teams U. That's who we are. So that was fantastic to see.
Absolutely. All right. Well, that means you've made it to the M, the MVP of the game. And who other than the King of the Skies, Skylar Thompson.
I like that. King of the Sky. I see you. Okay.
Wait, just wait. There's a lot more coming up on this episode.
Okay.
Came back and looked great. I'm going to have to read off my notes here because I'm numerically dyslexic. He had 320 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 0 interceptions. And you know what else he did?
What's up?
He pumped life back into this offense. Everything looked great. Every game he has started, he has scored over 30 points for K-State.
Also, that 320 yards, that's
mega.
I think it's more than Will Howard's had in all the games he started while Thompson was out.
Absolutely.
So that just tells you what impact he has into your offense. So I guess now it's time for the audible that changed the game. And look, there is one thing that changed the game, and one thing alone that truly changed the game, and it's the onside kick. It's Lincoln Riley. Unfortunately, this is an audible in favor of Oklahoma, challenging a play that was already reviewed.
Yep.
Now, technically, he challenged something that wasn't being reviewed, the double tap. So there were some pain points here because you aren't really supposed to be able to challenge a play that's already been reviewed. But since I guess he was technically looking at something else, he was able to challenge it.
That's pretty smart.
I mean, that's why it's the audible that changed the game.
Yeah.
And it was either K-State was going to get the ball and drive it because neither team could stop each other pretty much all game. And that saved the game for Oklahoma. And I'll go into a little bit more why that was so important when we get into the what went wrong. But why don't you hit him with the W, what went right, and I'll hit it with the what went wrong.
All right, so what went right? I kind of alluded to it earlier, but the passing offense here, there were 4 players, 4 of this, uno, dos, tres, cuatro, with 50 yards receiving. That's the first time that's happened all year.
That means you're spreading it out. You're getting multiple people involved in the offense. And you truly are the king of the skies.
Skylar Thompson. You can hit me up on those trademark deals. I got you, Skylar.
Now, for the what went wrong, and we talked about this, that like the last 2 times K-State beat Oklahoma, they were turnover free. And we talked about how every possession was so important in this game. So the fact that you gave up a possession where you were driving on Oklahoma with a turnover, it took one of your scoring possessions away and gave Oklahoma an extra possession. Now, if you were to take away that onside kick, let's say we didn't get it, but you didn't turn the ball over, magically that possession that got lost on the onside kick you would have had, which means you would have had an opportunity to win this game. And then throwing the fact that we called Spencer Rattler throwing an interception, you would have taken away a possession from OU, and you probably would have won this damn game. But I digress.
But you know what? That's okay. We're coming off a bye week, and we're going straight into Farmageddon. And you know what? I dressed for the occasion.
Woo!
Shout out K-State College of Ag.
Farmageddon. You know what I'm going to do for Farmageddon?
What?
During this whole Farmageddon preview, which we're going to get into, I'm going to throw in some farming puns throughout this whole thing.
My God, that is so corny.
Anyway, so let me set the scene, okay?
All right.
So
set the field.
Both teams 3-2.
Get it.
No, I get it. Both teams 3-2, coming off of a bye. Now, K-State has not lost at home to Iowa State in 17 years at home. Woo! 17
That's
years.
crazy. That's a good stat.
Now, let's set up Iowa State for you real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Iowa State has struggled to score.
Yep, that is true.
They've only reached 30 points twice.
And you know when those times were?
Hit them.
Against UNLV and against KU, which if you didn't score that much against KU, yeah, you got other things to be worrying about.
So you're telling me they scored 30 points only twice. One was against UNLV, who's yet to cultivate a win.
Mm-hmm.
And one was against KU, who's only harvested one win this whole year.
Yep.
That tells me your offense is garbage.
Mm-hmm.
And you also told me a little bit earlier in the email eval that Skylar Thompson has scored 30 points in every game he started this year at least.
Yep.
Okay, just set the scene. Set the scene.
Wait. Are you saying that's a key to the game?
Oh, I think you got your first key to the game.
Major key alert.
Why don't you give him that key to the game?
I almost think that for this episode we should call it the Cobb to the game. The
Cobb
corn cob.
to-
No.
Well,
We're not big on corn. We're big on wheat.
We'll still call it the keys to the game, but just keep in mind the keys to the game will help you irrigate the victory.
Oh, I like that. All right. Well, what's the game? We'll go into it. So the first key to the game is going to be scoring at least 30 points. You would love to see more than that. I'm hoping for 45.
Ooh, damn, 45.
Skylar Thompson's back, baby. I'm all in.
All right, but we'll keep the key at 30.
45, though, Skylar, if you're listening.
Your next key to the game.
To the game.
Is you want Brock? you want this game to be the Bryce game, not the Brock Purdy game, right?
Okay.
So Bryce is the guy that is the running back for Iowa State. Okay. Mm-hmm. You know they're projecting him to be an NFL talent, getting drafted early. So logic might dictate, hey, stop Bryce, but you actually want to stop Brock. Why is that? Because when you face a team that struggles to score, that struggles to plant those seeds into the red zone, you want to limit the number of possessions that they go through.
Absolutely.
So passing is traditionally where you get your biggest plays from. I'd rather have you get small number of chunk yards here and there than get these big plays and increase the number of possessions you get.
Dinking and dunking down the field,
Dunking down the field. So, if I limit the number of possessions you get by one, making any drive that you have either long or out, I don't want you to score very quickly, then you're going to have less opportunity to get 30 points in this game. And so that's why the next key to the game is keep Brock under 2 Dos Equis yards.
How many times do I have to tell you Dos Equis means 2 X's?
Whatever.
2
it's
XX?
200 yards.
That doesn't even make sense.
To them it makes sense, and to me it makes sense.
Say Docien.
Who are you?
It's not like I speak Spanish or anything.
I
But
don't know. That's a bunch of bushel is what you're talking about right there. Okay?
I can't with
So
this.
key. So your key to the game is keep Brock under 200. I don't care about what Bryce does.
All right, why don't you hit us with the third key to the game?
I'm scared now. Okay, I'll do it. So, you look at Iowa State. They've only won uno games this year that were close. One game. One close game this year they've won. Mm-hmm. Just one. So that means a couple of things. If you go into the fourth quarter with a double-digit lead, you're winning this game. They do not have the ability to come back. They are terrible in close games. Also, if you stay with them throughout the game, if they get up early but you stay close, make it a close game going into the fourth, they will find a way to lose this game. They will ruin their yields if you stay close to them in this game. So that's all.
If you are an ag student and you don't enjoy this whole thing of puns, I don't know what to tell you.
It's Farmageddon, baby! You've got to enjoy these puns. You've got to enjoy these puns.
Right here.
Watch you recap what we have just planted as our keys to the game here.
Oh my gosh.
Because we ain't got time for these hoes. Farming equipment.
That was a good one. I I saw you just sporadically, you're planting the seeds there.
I do what I can.
The harvest of jokes is good.
See?
They just write themselves at this point. All right, so our first key to the game is going to be scoring over 30. Mila says 45, but we'll take 30. Your second key to the game is going to be keeping Brock, not Bryce, under 200 yards.
Not Dos Equis, but 200.
And your third and final key to the game is going to be...
keep it close or go with double digits. Because no matter what, Iowa State will fold. They will fold faster than corn when it rains too early.
Oh, is that a thing?
Oh, that's a thing.
Dang. All right. I should know that.
I know. College of Ag, where are you at?
I was more on the food science side, not really on the planting side.
Whatever. If you want to chat with us, hit us up at
I35 Sports CXN on Twitter.
It's Farmageddon, baby.
Let's go. EWFK!